Yo, it's your boy Coach BuB. We're on another episode of Shot Clock Podcast, and I got four very special guests tonight. I got Coach Q, I got the state champ, Coach Gatlin, Coach Ferbee, and Coach Banks. Appreciate y'all dropping in with me tonight, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we got the high school recap, the high school preview. Let's get started. So it's only right we start the night off with, the state champs. So first of all, congrats, Coach Gatlin.
Thank you.
I know it's eluded you for a long time.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure of playing linebacker under you. When you were at Lansdowne. You kind of lost one there. Then you've been chasing it. You lost another one at Ocean Lakes, right? Or
Smith.
You lost another one at Smith. So.
Yeah.
So, just how was this year for you, and dealing with COVID and everything, and still being able to weather the storm and bring the title home?
I mean, it's pretty tough, man, because you got certain protocols you got to deal with. But the kids, the coaches, everybody dealt with it pretty well. But at the same time, it's like all those protocols, you still got to play a game.
Yeah.
So that was tough. But the kids, they came through. End of the day, they came through.
Okay. So, what was y'all expectation coming? Was it that y'all had to win? Because it was kind of like, I know a lot of people were talking. I heard a lot of chatters like y'all were kind of on the hot seat. As good as y'all had been, but y'all on the hot seat. Like, if y'all didn't win it this year, it was going to be a lot like, I don't know. So
Man,
what was that like?
Expectation for us, we expect to win. We wanted to win last year. We thought we should have won last year. We was a new staff coming in, but at the same time, we expected to win. Last year, we should have won. We go back and look at all the stats, everything, we should have won. So this year, yeah, everybody knows we should win. It wasn't even close. We thought we should win. And, the kids came through and did what they're supposed to do.
Okay, so as you get ready to prepare, I guess things are getting a little bit more normal, but with some of these protocols, what's still the difference of now? You're going to get a complete off-season, but what's it still like preparing for a season, with these COVID restrictions?
It's different because the season is shorter. We're talking about we're in what? May? So now we haven't started working out for next year yet. So the season is still short. So you don't have everything you need to have that you have in every other season. You don't have it. So it's still short. So we're still behind the eight ball. Well, everybody is. So it's gonna be a little difficult. But the thing is, everybody's the same boat. So we'll be all right.
All right, so let's stay in the district. Let's stay in the Southeastern District, right? Let's move over, Coach Ferbee. All right, so what was the season like for you in your program?
Wrong parents. We had like 18 kids that never played varsity. So we turned four that played previous year varsity. So it was just a lot of growing pains. We just kind of treated it like spring ball. So we turned 19 starters this fall. So we were ready to go. So there's a lot of growing pains, a lot of up and downs.
So is it safe to say that you guys are one of the favorites for Division 5, going into this season?
I like to think so, but you got to line up, you got to play it. So a lot can happen in 10 weeks. So on paper, returning 19 starters, yeah, you would look like one of the favorite, but you got to line up to play it. So.
And being in recent years at at Indian River, you guys are pretty much the only other school that have been really competing with Smith. What kind of pressure do you guys feel that to try to chase Oscar Smith and try to win the district?
That's a lot. We did it 3 years ago? Yeah, 3 years ago. But the way that came together, all those kids played together for 3 or 4 years together, and then time they were seniors, they wanted to go out and get that done, and they did. But chasing that's a lot. They've been dominating the district for 20 years now.
Last time I checked, we ended that streak. some Lansdowne guys was on the sidelines. My fault. Go ahead.
Man, that's a lot, man. 20 years they've been dominating the district. Nobody came close, and we did it once. So I think that was, we ended that streak. It's going on 11 years since they lost a game. So, but just moving forward in the future, I'm in the same kind of situation with a bunch of kids playing with each other. Just going to be retiring their seniors. They got 3 years of varsity experience, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so are you on the hot seat?
No.
What?
I went 8-3 my first year, 500 this year in the COVID year.
I got you.
We'll see. We got lined up this fall. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll hot seat.
Nah, I'm just making sure, man. My man, good. You know, you're on the hot seat. I've heard a lot of people say you're. I know a couple cats say you're on the hot seat.
Man, you probably been in one game.
Priv said you're on the hot seat.
Yeah, Priv lying. What Priv at? Priv, where you at?
All right. Let's go across the water. All right. So Coach Banks, you know, obviously you guys made the playoffs this year. You know, you fell short to Lake Taylor. So
Again.
how was the season for you? You know, and what's the expectation moving forward?
I mean, just like everybody else dealt with COVID, we actually had to shut down for like 2 weeks. So with that, they were only going to schedule us, I believe, 3 games. But somehow we was able to work it out to get our games back. But then that ended up being like 2 games a week. So we played 4 games in 11 days, which is unheard of.
Hey, basketball.
You know, so, like, yeah, like that's what we're doing. Like
crazy.
Tuesday we play, Wednesday was a practice day, implement game plan. Thursday walkthrough, playing again on Friday. So I mean, we end up on 4-1. We lose to a Hampton team, 18-13, after the touchdown get taken off the board at a crucial moment. And then we saw Lake Taylor again. Won a rematch from last year, game we held them jokers last year, but this year, I mean, 25 kids on the sideline, a lot of freshmen. I mean, you doing what you're doing out there, but I mean, my guys competed, man. That's all you can ask for.
So going into this year, what you guys returning a lot of players? What's the expectations going into
offensively? We lose, I believe, 4 starters: quarterback, O-lineman, receiver. No, 2 O-linemen, receiver. I got some transfer coming in.
Transfer.
Sure you want to say that?
You're not.
Sure you want to say that on camera?
When I say that,
Plead the fifth.
when I say that, kids moved.
I got it.
Have to move in.
Allegedly, they moved.
Nah, they moved. Legit move. Legit move. We
Got you.
And we'll have a chance to compete again, man. We got some guys over there that can compete. We just gotta coach them up. Defensively, we lose a guy that's going to JMU, play corner for us, had a knee injury, so he wasn't able to play the last 3 games actually for us. So, yeah, man, we looking at work. That's all.
So, Coach Q,
What's up?
the Green Run Stallions hold the beach down for me, baby. Yes, sir. Beach District.
I rep the beach too.
I know, cuz. I thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. Ferbee a beach guy too.
I rep the beach.
Yeah. So, Green Run, you know, it's a lot of talk about, you know, a lot of the talent y'all have over there. Like, for the people that don't know, what happened as far as, you know, I know you guys had to forfeit a game, and obviously it put you out of the playoff hunt. So, what happened?
Well, in a nutshell, basically we had a kid come from private school, a really good kid, very, very talented kid. And there was like a new rule that happened, and basically said if you played in the fall, you couldn't play in the spring.
Okay.
Cool. Now, obviously, if we know that, you know what I'm saying, we know the situation or whatever, but the kid played like, you know, I think we talked about another kid earlier. Kid played about 7 or 8 snaps, so I'm guessing the thought process was I didn't finish the game, whatever. Hella gray area.
Okay.
Then there was a kid that's not under the VHSL, so do those same rules apply to a private school kid? You know what I'm saying? So it was just kind of one of those things. Again, the kid played. Obviously, I mean, the kid is talented, so it's not nothing that we're trying to get over on anybody. It was just really a bad technicality. The kid played, ended up getting forfeited. We still ended up having a great year, averaged 40, gave up like 4 points a game on defense or whatever. But that game did come back to bite us, and that was the game that ultimately kept us out of the playoffs
And got more in. So,
yeah. So.
what are the expectations for y'all this year with the talent that y'all have over there at Green Run University? No,
seriously, I mean, I think our expectations are just like any other team that has a lot of hype. Like, obviously, Indian River's a hell of a team. I've seen Ward throughout the 7-on-7, they're a hell of a team. Obviously, Smith is good, and we're kind of chasing that kind of level of success. But I mean, I don't run from the hype. Our team doesn't run for the hype. We work hard. We know, they're obviously scholarship players. So, I mean, you gotta. Now that people are looking at you differently, it's not just green run a bowl.
Yeah.
You have coaches that's talking to these guys on Zoom calls, or when they could come, they come to our practices. So it's definitely a higher expectation. They don't know, but I joke with them like, yo, let's bring back that old school Lansdowne. You know what I'm saying? Because we have pretty good quarterback, 4 Division I receivers. Like it's comparable.
Yeah.
So I always try to compare. Obviously, we ain't got no Percy, but we have guys who are talented, you know what I'm saying? So I always joke with them about that. We watch clips of those, you guys or whatever, and it's kind of like, can we have that same swagger and dominate these boys out on the beach? So obviously, I think our expectations
How
are
do you-
go for it.
How do you try to, get guys that aren't used to winning and tradition and things like that? How do you get them in that mindset? Because it's one thing as a coach, you played at the next level, so you understand it. But for a kid that's used to seeing his cousins, his uncles, or whoever
Right.
go 0 and 2
Right.
and whatever, like, what is that like?
I mean, it's tough. It's only my second year. So when I took the job, I had a lot of other offers to come be an OC at way better programs, but it was something about Green Run. Like, I see the talent. It just, to me, it was a potential thing. So when I first came in, it was like 1-9. So last year we made a big jump. They averaged about 7 points a game. We jumped about 25, and this year we averaged 40. And I guess to answer your question, like the biggest thing is like, look, this is what I can provide you. This is the kind of offense that you can be in, and let's kind of set this standard. You know what I'm saying? So let's set the standard of I can show you what I've ran before in the past, and this kid was talented, but he ain't talented like you. So if you put your mindset into running this post the way I need you to run it, then you'll do that. And then just collectively, to me, I just like to challenge kids, especially the ones that's right there on the cusp of that potential. Like, if you see, to me, and this is just my opinion, if you're a coach and you see that potential in a kid, and you just kind of like let them, that would be nice, but I ain't really going to. Nah, you got to challenge the best players. And one of the things I did last year was I challenged a kid named Lakeem Rudolph, and he ended up, he didn't have any offers. He was a 6'4" kid that could play. And once he bought in, he kind of trickled down to the team. He's at Virginia Tech right now, but once he bought in, it's like it just trickled down from the top to and I used to talk trash to him like, 1-9. Like, there's nothing that you can tell me that is the right answer because you're 1-9. Period.
Gotcha.
So that was just kind of my mindset. So, and then we just started, getting a lot better on offense. So it kind of was our thing. But yes, to go into that situation, you got to challenge those kids, and I guess real recognize real.
All right, so who's some of the teams that are out here that nobody might not be talking about, but are kind of on that radar you think can be a pretty good team? They don't have to be in the beach or just some schools that y'all think.
In my opinion, naturally, and I can be biased because I went there, Norview has crazy talent. Norview High School, their zone is insane. Like, it's the biggest neighborhood in Norfolk. So 80-90% of the kids can walk to school. You know what I'm saying? One of the best rec league, AYF, is right out there. Like, the middle school championship always is Norview and Azalea. And Norview obviously goes to Norview High School. Azalea, most of those kids go to Lake Teller, or, you know what I'm saying? It's funny to say this, but I think Lake Teller, no one talks about them. They compete for a state championship every year, and nobody really talks about them like that. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? And maybe just because it's a small school in Norfolk, but they're a team that I would put on their radar. I mean, in my personal opinion, this is just me being honest, I think the 757 is top heavy. So like, you'll have your Smiths, your Rivers, Ward's good now, we're good now, and then it's like a drop off. It's not like to me, it's not like always like a decent team. It's like you're really, really good, and then you're bad. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why that is, because to me, it didn't used to be like that. But now it's like more of a, it's so top heavy, it's crazy. Like, and it's tough. And the reason why I said it because you gotta get your team to play every single week as a coach. But they know, like, usually that, to me, that first drive will tell me everything I need to know. Like, okay, this DN ain't really whatever, or this D tackle ain't really get no pressure. We can run this, or the guys on the back end. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like to compete or go against the nice talented teams. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's 707, but we went to battle with them guys. We went to battle with those guys. We went to battle with those guys. Those are the type of things you want to measure yourself against, because you know if you can at least compete against them in some capacity, you know that your team mentally is kind of on that path. So that's kind of where I'm at with it.
All right, being like he just said, it's top heavy, and everyone knows they're pretty much chasing Smith. What are you guys preaching to your kids to stay the course and stay focused? Because it's hard to stay focused, you know, when you just know we're gonna show up and we can beat them by 30. Like, so how do y'all keep y'all kids prepared?
I mean, really with Smith, man, it's a legacy that's already built. It was already built, so those kids come in, they want to play. I hate to say it, we don't have to really preach to them to do anything. Those kids already know this is what we expect to do. We expect to win.
Great.
We expect the ball.
That's a great situation.
And we expect to be dogs. And they already know that. So it's nothing we really got to teach them. It's as far as getting them to play. They already know.
The standard has been
Yeah, the
set.
standard's already been set. From Coach Morgan. Coach Morgan said it. I mean, he said it, but you could think.
We kind of ran him out of here, though.
From Coach Morgan, you got two or three other coaches already came in. They all went to the state championship.
He went on 3 versus town.
He didn't take over.
He should. He owes.
Can I ask you a question?
He owes Chris Beatty a steak dinner every year. He should. He should give Chris Beatty a steak
And
dinner.
I was on. Think about it. I was on that staff at last time.
He probably should owe Chris Beatty a steak dinner for leaving. You know what I'm
Can I ask
saying?
you a
Go
question?
ahead.
I'm just saying,
What's up?
at the goal line,
What's up?
if it goes the other way, are we saying that?
If my sister
Oh, you so.
had this something in between her legs, she'd be my brother.
Hey, come on, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
All right,
but
well, here's
those are some good battles.
Here's also the right things, right? It was still like a minute something on that clock.
And the crazy thing is, I won't
You
coach
think
that
Chris
year.
Beatty ain't about to go down there?
Look, I didn't coach that
Ain't about to
year.
go score?
I didn't coach that year, but I was at the game. I was right there on the end zone. I saw that game. I saw that
Like, that's
play.
what people still don't realize. Like, yeah, okay,
I
the
saw
goal
that
line
play.
stopped. It was still a minute. Like, Beatty, I just did an interview with him on Sawyer's podcast, 100
I thought that
podcast.
yesterday.
Yo, Beatty was like, you know, I've never seen that play.
Oh, bro.
Because as soon as they got to the goal line, he was getting ready for offense. Because he was like, all right, we got to go score.
Right.
I said, damn, so you ain't had no faith that we was going to stop him, though.
Right.
But yeah, he was already preparing what we about to do on offense. So
He was toting that thing all night.
He was. Bro, he's 6'6", 250. Hey, but we got it right one time. That's it.
Oh, that's all that
That's
matters.
all that matters. But nah, it could be much different.
But ain't it crazy though about how like
One thing can change
it's
the
a
whole
lot of
dynamics of a lot.
7-5-7 classic games that if it just goes one way, you change your whole complexion of that player or that team.
The state
I can't
championship
even
basketball.
imagine. I can't imagine y'all not winning state.
If Percy doesn't miss that layup,
He should have
he tried to dunk, he missed it.
Right.
They win the state in basketball. So
Yeah.
so Woodside's
Yeah.
back-to-back don't happen.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, people look at y'all like y'all was like the best shit ever,
And almost didn't win any of them.
and almost.
Because we lost 2.
I think it was the points they were scoring, man.
Yeah.
Nobody want to do them
The
with
first year was different.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that. Nobody really saw that.
No, it was 5-5.
Nobody saw that. Nobody really saw that.
Eddie Royal.
Salem set the tone that first year.
Yeah, but even still, that was still
It was
just.
Salem.
But that was still some district. It was still the region, the
It was the
district.
same. It
And
was
Yeah.
when you got to last time, you took it to a different level.
Because the athletes were
There's a
different.
lot of athletes,
The
yeah.
athletes were different. They were
Way
totally different,
Yeah,
man.
way
Those
different.
athletes were totally different. That last time we had a 7.
Y'all should never lost to Sean Glenn.
What?
I see why y'all lost to. Hold on.
Hey, you talking about Eddie Rose, Sean Glennon? That was.
Yo, Evan Royster.
Mike Roy?
I was on the staff.
Was a sophomore.
I know they started chanting it.
I was on the staff.
He's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Do.
They won't-
Look.
they won't-
Toting it, bro.
You, Brandon
But they had
Sawyer,
3 NFL. Yeah,
Devion
But look,
versus Evan Royster.
I'm not
Hold on, let's break
disputing
it
any of
down. Y'all 3 versus this big boy. He's in the league. Okay, I get it. Then you got Eddie Rowe by himself and Sean Glennon against.
And Royster.
All them nice ass.
You said
DB.
Royster played for the
Yeah, remember,
Redskins.
you gotta think about this. Nobody played both ways for them except Eddie Roy.
But look, you said
They came in the joint like, remember, like when y'all that team y'all played
Yeah.
with 70. They had 70 kids.
And I'm still putting my money on Lansdowne.
No.
But look, go back. Wiggins.
Lansdowne?
Did you see?
It was different.
But no.
They were walking
With
so.
Jerry.
So what play?
Like 2 yards.
No. But what play can you say determine that game? I want to hear you say it.
The TJ punt.
TJ
The
punt.
punt.
The punt.
But hey, what Coach Anderson say all week?
Dude,
Don't punt the ball to
They was
him.
comparing him to Dante Hall.
Don't punt
Dante
the ball
Hall
to
was
him.
everything.
Right.
He
So
punted
it's
to
like,
him.
don't
Right
punt
to
the
him.
ball.
Hey, shout out to my quarterback, TJ.
That's
I
my
love
guy.
TJ.
My
I love
guy, I love
TJ.
you.
But he punted that ball to his ass.
And then he punted and then he muffed the next one. And then Devion fumbled.
D.R. fumbles. Yeah.
Like it was a lot. Like
It wasn't destined for y'all to win it.
Man,
I think sometimes you gotta lose it to win it, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like y'all.
I agree.
Like you gotta lose that joint. Like you gotta know that feeling. You don't even know how to
You
win.
know the crazy thing?
What?
Y'all won it with the quarterback that won the best out of the 3 years.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me.
Yeah.
TJ lost it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you like this.
Kirby lost it.
I tell you the
And
difference.
Black won it.
Here's the
Both
difference.
Yes.
won. Two
Here's the
D1
difference.
quarterbacks.
But the team that lost to the West was the best team out of the 3.
Yeah, I agree.
Talent wise.
Shout out that fucking team
Yeah,
that loaded.
I agree. I
But
agree.
we were a better team.
I agree. I agree with him. I agree. The
Talent
receivers,
is
all
talent.
that was better than you.
Talent, that's
That
probably,
first team's the best
that
team.
might be the most.
That first team, the best team. They lost.
talented
That was the
teams
best
you've ever
team.
seen.
The best
By
out of
far.
3.
That was the best team.
Oh, y'all-
Now I believe they would have won it last year if DMC won't hurt.
Yeah.
They'd beat Oakland if he won't hurt.
They didn't want to
Come on,
hit
with Big Boy, Oakland.
Yeah, they won't hit that.
Hey Q, I love you. Scotty, I love you.
They won't
P,
hit.
I love you. Y'all ain't want to tackle him.
Yeah, they would.
The last game.
Yeah, they ain't want to
I
tackle
was,
him.
I was, I was,
Hey,
I was at that game, because that game was at Darling.
Yeah.
So all my teammates
I announced
down
that
the
game.
street.
Yep.
Me and Jackson announced that game. Me and Coach Jackson announced that game.
They ain't want to tackle him, bro.
Mm.
It was 240. He wouldn't have started.
And they actually-
inside linebacker.
They actually had a good plan for Percy that game, too.
Because
They
DMC
had
won't
a
hurt.
guy
They played him underneath, and then they played Daryl Green, son, over top.
But
and a backer in the middle.
who else was gonna get the ball? DMC
Yeah,
was
because
hurt.
DMC was hurt turf toe.
It was a different game, man.
Yeah, I agree.
It was a different game.
At some point during this, I do want to get into that, because I be watching your stuff, bro. I like it, bro. I got to get into that conversation, the top 5 wideouts.
Okay.
We gotta
We
get into
can
that.
do that. We can do that.
And like running back, this is little offensive stuff. I'm just saying,
Alright.
because some of the stuff on the list I don't agree with, but I respect the certain names that was up there.
I don't think y'all go back far enough though.
You don't.
I don't think old enough. I don't think go back far enough.
Nobody said
Not
Lamont
old
Steele.
I don't think go back far
Not old
enough.
enough.
Nobody said Lamont Steele.
Nobody said Lamont Steele. Nobody said Kevin Blandon.
Yeah, that's what
How can you pick Game Boy with Kevin Blandon? His daddy.
His dad, yeah.
You can't do it.
Yeah, but we going back to
I know. I
what
get
we
it.
see,
I get
you
it.
know what
I
I
get
mean?
it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
But that's why we good. That
I
we
get
got
it.
you up here.
I get it.
We can talk about
I get
that.
it. I get it.
The top 5 when you play. Oh, you know what I'm saying? We
I
just
get
need to
it.
talk about
But
that.
I'm so thirsty for this 757 football shit. Like, I was that young boy that was at the games. Like,
Yeah.
so I seen a lot. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I promise you, me and my pops used to leave elementary school to go hit the tube to go see Ron Curry every game, bro. Like, I like this shit.
All right, let's go to the peninsula. What was that like? You Warwick guy, Marcus Vig, Michael Vig.
So as a kid, like my uncle, he went to Ferguson. He played with Vic when he was first there. Then Vic transferred to Warwick. So like to see that whole experience as a kid, you got that dude running around out there making plays.
Crazy.
Because
like-
it's crazy the hype won't as crazy as it was when he was in high school.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
Bro, how?
I think he was second district. He was second team.
Yeah.
How?
He was 17
though?
no, I'm just saying.
That is comparable to any receiver when Percy played. Any receiver, bro. If you can, I can't even fathom a receiver being better than Percy that played
You know
in
what
the
team you
district. during the same time.
Because Whatchamacallit was really good, but
First
he's
and center?
going to be second fiddle.
That was first.
Nah, Joe.
Chris Bell.
But if you at Ward High
Now,
School,
like,
you
that's
the
got-
also
same
there's
year.
also some Norfolk.
You can see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can
'Cause I remember,
see-
I think it was, I
crazy.
think it was Percy 1. I think Dame was like 4. Chris was 5, and then
Because Fidel Hazleton was 2.
Fidel Hazleton. But you know what's
He was
crazy?
supposed to come.
Yes,
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
Top
crazy.
receivers.
yes.
Fidel Hazleton was supposed to come to Lansdowne, and then he ended up going to the prep school and he went to
Yeah.
USC because they were supposed to go to USC together.
Yes, that would have been crazy. That would have been.
Even before that though, Marcus probably agreed. Shannon Lane was
Shannon
top
Lane.
receiver.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
He was top
He
receiver.
came on my year.
Yeah. Shannon Lane was a top
He
receiver.
threw the ball to him.
Like he was a top receiver,
Yeah,
man.
he came
Shannon
out.
Lane was UVA.
What happened?
He was UVA.
UVA.
He left PA, right?
He left PA when
Left
Salem.
PA, came
But
to
look, the coaching staff, he'll tell you, me and Coach Ferbee, his brother, we was at PA. We left PA to go to Salem.
Yeah.
Shannon Lane went to Salem, then we went to go to Lansdowne.
Ramey left.
Yeah, Ramey left, Coach Ramey left PA, went to Salem, then went to Lansdowne. We all was together.
Okay.
Like our coaching staff, we was all together,
I
man.
ain't know Ramey was okay.
Ramey's at PA first,
Raymond was with
then
us.
Salem, and then Lansdowne.
That's why I feel like I was, like I said, I was glad to go against him these past 2 years. Kind of gave him some work.
Nah,
Really good work these
He,
last 2 years.
I tell you what, he's going to prepare.
Half hour.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the type of dude that he ain't going to sleep that week. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's prepared. Like, oh man, I want to be ready for this. I want to know. Like, he going over it 20 times. Like,
Right.
you gonna know what you're doing.
Right.
So.
And honestly, opposed to sending my sons anywhere else, we live in Ocean Lakes. I'm sending the Coach Ramey. I know Coach Ramey. I know
Without
Coach
a
Ramey.
doubt.
We're good friends.
Without a doubt.
I'm telling you, Coach Ramey.
Yeah,
Coach
without-
Ramey gonna do his stuff. He gonna handle his
without any
business.
Right.
What's up with the freshmen, but still,
Yeah.
I know Coach Ramey gonna teach him right.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
right.
He got what, 2 state championships?
He actually coached on one of the best teams. I feel like. Well, no, they did. They won the state. The Ocean Lakes.
The Ocean Lakes team.
I put him in that top.
But that
five.
was the best Ocean Lakes team.
Ooh.
The team where they had to forfeit the game, that was the best team.
Yeah, that was the best.
That was the best team.
Yeah, that's the best.
That was the best team.
Oh my God!
They
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that.
Nah, that was
Nah,
the best
bro.
team.
No,
bro.
They had to forfeit those games.
I was-
That year
that's
they
when I
lost
was-
to
that's when I was in the
That
business.
team was loaded.
Man, I'm telling you, that team had forfeited those games. That was the best
Justin
team
Hunter.
they had.
Who that? No, they had.
I coached the coach.
They had
Ocean Lakes coach. They tell me the
Justin
same
Hunter.
thing.
Yeah,
They
bro.
tell me the same thing.
What year did they had Noddy, McGill, Eli on D line?
In the 60s, that
And they
was
had
like
other kids. With
6'2".
they had 4 D1 guys, and they had other kids with ECU to play.
They didn't even go that year.
Yeah, they lost to.
We beat them that year.
Who you at?
Last time. We went 8-2 that year. We beat
Wow.
them.
That team was loaded.
They were loaded. And they cut.
The one year they
As a matter of
dropped
fact, they ended up.
forward.
They ended
Yeah.
up that's when they started putting Eli in the
Gatlin
Wildcat.
is telling y'all some real shit though.
That team was the best
Justin
team.
Hunter team.
It was
That was the best team. They fought for those games. They wouldn't have fought for those games.
For the running back.
Now they were gonna run through that.
Running back and safety. He was a safety like
Yeah,
I can't think of his
the
name.
kid that came
Justin Hughes. He went to
So they was like 6'2".
And
220 safety.
And strategically, Cuz waited.
Yeah, he waited until they was gonna go.
That was the best team, man.
Week 8. Call. Put the call
Yeah.
in.
Yup.
And at that time, I was head coach of PA. They fought for the game to us.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
missed like 50-something points. I told them, they take the win. I don't want that win.
Right.
Take it. Let them go.
Right.
What's he gonna do me?
What was that like? I mean, I know at that time that's your first head coaching job. No, was Green Robinson the first head? So, what was that like? Was that just something because that was around the time when Green Run was
At Green Run?
Ofer for. Was that just I gotta get my feet in the door? With a head coaching job?
No, because I knew Green at that time had talent.
Yeah,
They had talent.
But
They
it was young
really
talent.
did.
We started
had
a
talent,
bunch of
man.
freshmen and sophomores.
They had
that year.
talent, so I knew they would be
Sean
good.
Got it,
The year I left, I remember meeting with those guys, and my son was born, so I left. So I remember meeting those guys and said, you know what? Next year I'm going to the playoffs.
Yes.
I met with them and
They
said,
were all
yo,
juniors
like,
and
it's not even
seniors.
an option. Y'all were in the playoffs next year. They were that good, man. We went 1-9, 1-9.
But think about this, right?
Was it 07? What year was that, Rick?
It was 07.
Yeah.
So that's Dejour,
That's when y'all
though.
knocked us
No,
out.
before they
that's
just won.
before-
Yeah.
Oh,
Rebel.
I was at Heritage.
Hey,
They
look,
knocked
peep
us out
this,
playoffs.
peep this.
You lost to them when they had Dejour and
But look, I'm
Gatlin,
about to take the coaching because when my homeboy's brothers was playing on the team, You remember when they did the rezone, and then that's when the PA green run shit
Oh yeah,
flopped.
yeah.
So I remember vividly. Dejour and them boys was out there with PA on
supposed to be
707.
out there.
Right.
Yeah, him, Tone.
But they did this zone joint, and then they ended up going to Green Run. Then now Green Run's nice, and now PA is going. You know what I'm saying?
And I went to PA, but where I live at now, they go to Green Run. It all switched. It all switched.
Oh, yeah, dismantled, man, with that new zone. They lost Plaza Park.
Yeah.
That was it.
They lost a lot of kids. Then Green Run.
Oh, you talking about Joe?
I think so.
Yeah, Joe Jones.
Joe Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
But PA used to be legit. They used to be legit. You talking about
Now remember they beat they knocked on Bayside.
CJ
Bayside
Payton.
had they run.
CJ Payton?
Cedric Humes.
Yeah.
Kyle Parham. Kyle Parham was the Gatorade Player of the Year.
I mean, my freshman
Great
year,
All-American.
Yeah, like,
they had him.
5-star.
and,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you're gonna bring this up, but shit, Kyle was legit. Like, it was a beast.
Yeah, he was.
But D was better.
Absolutely.
I hate to say it. I love Kyle. I love Kyle. I love Kyle.
Deion Simmons.
But Deion was
is the
better.
best
He was
defensive-
better.
Who?
Now,
No.
he was
Who?
better.
No, I know.
Who
better?
Pick somebody
No,
better.
no,
Pick somebody
no,
better.
Name somebody
Pick
from the
somebody
other side of the
better.
ball.
Pick somebody better. Pick somebody better. Pick somebody better. Pick somebody better.
Now I'm gonna tell you like this.
Pick somebody
hold
better.
on. The reason why I adjusted myself is because literally 2 days ago, I ain't gonna tell you which college coach, but we're having an argument about that. And we're like, and he's saying Deion Simmons is hands down the best defensive player that I've seen and I've recruited since Lawrence Taylor.
Now look,
That
guard
guy's
and
the Nebraska
tackle,
coach.
guard and tackle.
Nebraska coach
Chicago
said
knocked
the
that shit
same
down.
thing.
But
In the
Deion
building.
running everything down.
Deion was a better athlete.
That's what he
He's
said.
an athlete. Better
Yeah,
athlete.
yeah.
Better athlete. Deion was tough, man.
Deion Simmons.
Now, Kyle was
We
big.
still ain't seen the Deion Simmons.
And you just can't get as mean as he was.
We still ain't
You
seen
can't
the
The
match
dog,
that.
the dog, you can't match
You
it.
can't match the dog in him.
CJ junior year, Kyle wasn't even the best linebacker on that team. Cause they had him, they had Kendrick Howard, they had
Kendrick,
Sean White,
Kendrick,
and they had
Kendrick.
Linwood. I think Linwood was the best one they had.
I think
That-
Kendrick
They
was.
were loaded, man.
Kendrick was Liberty. Kendrick was tough, man.
Yo,
We
Kendrick
still
was
haven't
tough.
seen a Deion Simmons yet.
There's nobody like that, man.
It's been 15 years.
Who's running like the athlete that he was? You know what I'm like? He could have been a running back.
I think Yulu was close. I haven't seen
Yeah,
Deion, but he was
yeah,
close.
he was close. He was.
Athletic-
you would've mixed-
athletically wise.
If you
Athletically
would
wise.
have mixed
Yes.
Yuli and Beckett, you would have got Deion.
It's athletically wise, but the mentality though, that's what's gonna be hard
Mentality-wise?
to
Beckett has it.
okay.
Like,
Yuli
has it. But
Yuli,
he's not as athletic as Yuli or Deion.
I'll
Not
be
even
honest
close.
with you. I'll be honest with you. Yuli hit one of our boys so hard, I almost went on the field. Myself, as a grown man.
Now I'm gonna tell you about a hard hit.
Was that fight?
Yeah, look, we playing y'all, right? Devin Hunter hit Chris Sharon so hard. Chris Sharon want to play football.
What was you bet?
Kings 4.
We can't say names because he's still playing, bro. He's still playing.
Who?
Both of them.
Hey man. He hit Chris Sharon so hard. Chris Sharon didn't want to play
That's
football.
my guy, though.
I'm on the side. That's my guy. I'm his coach.
Right.
Man, I love to death.
Right.
But I seen it in his eyes, man. Like,
See, I'm not gonna name the guy that Yuli hit. Yuli hit a dude on our team, right? And as he's going down, he's not even hitting the ground yet. So he's probably about right here. So as he's about right here, I was like, y'all need to go get him. To our trainer. And she was like, what happened? I was like, look, he's not even hitting the ground yet. Dog, the dude hit the boy so hard, bro. He missed like the next 7 months. Hands down, though.
Yuli was what? D was about 210.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's,
Yuli was
Hey,
about
but
235.
quick question. I always remember this.
but
Who was the only person your junior year who ran Devion over? Do you remember that practice? The only person that ran Devion over.
was that all?
No. It was Dana Boo. It was Dana Boo.
Dana was
The
tough.
only person that ran Devion, like ran him over.
Dana ran him over?
Yes, he did. He did.
That's
Damon
crazy.
took one for 80 yards.
He ran him over.
But D went and got him that game too, though.
But the first play of the game, he went for 80.
That game.
All of ran him over was Dana Boo. I remember
that
practice.
game-
He ran Percy over
That
going
game
to the
was
end zone. Oh my God. You heard that from on the other side of the field.
Yo, people say I'm crazy. I think Dana was better than Zeus.
How you argue that?
Hey man,
You can argue.
You're not the first one to say
Dana
that.
was-
But look,
Dana was different,
The
man.
reason I can't say that is because this. At Green Run, we played Kinsville. And Kinsville was good at the time. We held the interview we held them to like 50, 60 yards.
Jeff had to take him out the game.
And our defense won't, I mean, we played what we had. We held them to minimal yards.
Jeff took
That's why I can't say that.
I got you.
He took him out the game.
That's why I can't say that. We was in his ass.
Real quick.
We was in him. We was in him.
Real quick. Shout out to my
And we lost, of course.
Shout out to my homeboy Delmas, man. Delmas coach. Please tell the story.
Hey, man.
Real quick, please tell the story when he was about to break the record.
D-Rail the D-Train.
I played defense that year.
D-Rail the D-Train. I never get that.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
D-Rail the D-Train. We shut him out.
Bro,
We shut him out.
But peep though.
D-Rail the
They
D-Train.
say Gat put 11 people in the box.
D-Rail the D-Train.
Hey, look,
I don't
I'm gonna
care.
tell you what. Let me tell you like this.
We're like, nope, you're not getting that against that. Nope.
Well,
do what you want, you're not getting that.
we were a part of why he almost got it, because we gave him 315 and
We
he didn't play
didn't.
the fourth quarter.
We didn't. D-Rail the D-Train. We made sure you won't get me.
315 and he didn't play the
D-Rail the
fourth
D-Train. That's
quarter.
what it was.
Yeah, we were super.
He was a hell of a back, man.
But still,
Like,
dog,
nope,
315.
Not getting that.
I mean, when the
But that's what he had. Southern. They had
Guys,
no
he had
But
Southern
look,
and all
our
that.
defense was limited. We were
So,
limited.
look,
man.
he had an offensive tackle with the UCLA.
Our defense was limited. We were limited, man. But you know what? D-Rail the D-Train.
Yeah.
That is
he
hilarious.
touched
D-Rail
the ball
the
25, 30
D-Train.
times.
That is hilarious.
D-Rail the D-Train. Hey, that's what we want to do. That's what we did.
So nobody ever talks about, y'all talk about linebackers. Nobody talks about Lindell.
They don't.
They don't. They don't.
He was
They don't.
after us.
And honestly,
He was a dog.
If you
honestly,
talk about
yo, he would take over a
gotta
game.
talk
now
about
look,
Lindell.
Yo,
you want to talk about
He
linebackers
took
close
over
to D?
games,
Yo, he was nice at
He's
tack.
the next closest.
Yes, he takes over games.
He's probably next closest.
He was nice
I forgot
at
about
tack.
that. He's probably next closest.
He used to take over.
Lindell was
games.
nice.
He's probably next
And
closest.
Lindell
He's probably
stood
next
tall
closest.
against Smith too.
He's probably the next closest, man. He
They
was
beat him
tough.
that year, didn't they?
He was tough.
At Nova State.
No, because they
What year
called
they beat him at
they
Nova
called
State?
back to play.
Well, what year
They
lost
beat
to
him.
Nova State?
No,
Jackman
they
lost
beat
to-
him.
No,
They
called-
beat the
They
Smith
beat
at
him.
one year. One year they beat him.
Osborne.
No, 1 year they beat him, but
Because they won and lost. They lost to Brandon Hogan that went to West
He was
Virginia.
a one-man wreck. He
off.
He was tough.
No, he good.
He went off.
Gibson was.
But I'm talking about the play at
Lindell
Nova
was good.
State when it was a double pass and they called it back. I think Smith won that game.
Okay, so that was the next year then, because 1 year Salem beat them. I know that for a fact. And
I
they
thought-
lost.
I thought
I know
it
they
was
beat them
State.
and lost to
I
one.
thought they beat Nova State.
They beat him
Yeah,
at
they
Nova
beat him at Nova
I
State.
think
I was
Sean
at that
Merritt
game.
was the quarterback at Smith
Yup.
that year.
I thought it was Nova State they beat him.
Because then Zeus run back a kick.
The opening kickoff in the second
Well,
half.
the first half, they was kind of beat. They was getting into him. The second half, and Jackson mentioned it on your podcast.
Yeah, which means Coach
like second
Jackson
half, like
didn't
look,
put-
man, we gotta come.
I mean, he went and touched some, he went and touched some people.
Yeah, he went and touched them.
All right, so who's some of the guys in each one of y'all respective districts that are the guys? Like some of the guys that's it don't have to be at your school. So who's some guys though in the district? Some of the players that we should be looking for this year.
Well, I will start with our guys. I mean,
You should.
we do got the reigning player of the year.
You
UNC
should.
commit
You
Tayon
should.
Holloway. He's awesome. We got an animal freshman receiver, Brody Adams. He's gonna be like the best receiver in 2024. But as far as the district, Tyshawn Chapman is Percy-esque.
Going to Green Run.
I've never seen. No, he goes to President. Tyshawn Chapman is the closest thing that I've seen as far as speed, agility, change of direction.
See, I said that.
Since
and they were
Percy.
like, no, man, no, you can't compare nobody to Percy.
Who's in it?
Anybody, you can't compare.
No,
anybody.
yeah.
I don't know, but
Because
he is like that,
because
man.
To me, it was Trey Henderson. But go ahead.
I'm gonna hold with him.
Yeah, man.
but you
Yeah,
can't.
it's different.
Is there certain people that like I would never compare nobody around Curry. Percy's in that same category. Like there's certain people that's
I got you.
757 God. Devion, you can't compare nobody to Devion.
Got you.
But he's Percy-esque as far as the change of direction and the flat out pure speed of track time show. Like he's awesome. Who else, man? There's a couple good kids in the district, man. I mean, like I said, Pierre has a lot. Bayside has a really good running back.
Who's the best quarterback in the district?
Oh my God, there it is. First team all beach.
So you got the best quarterback, best receiver,
Receivers. Yeah.
and the best athlete.
Yeah. Easy. That's
Who's the best athlete?
He ain't there yet.
Damn.
I thought you just said Tyshawn.
He ain't there yet.
That's what you said. Chapman was the
It's,
best.
to be honest, it's a debate. Like I actually like to see them battle between Tayon Holloway and Tyshawn Chapman. They are like they're gonna rip UNC up.
I got
You know what I'm
you.
saying? Like they're pretty damn good. I like those two. I like a lot of Smith players.
Who doesn't?
Hey,
No, but
it's good players.
but
Who's the best player in y'all district?
Smooth players. Ethan Vasco,
Yeah.
the quarterback for Smith, is the best quarterback you can you're gonna find. He's the best. You can't. He can run. He can pass. That's the best quarterback you're gonna find around this
Now,
area.
he makes
man.
life easy. But,
He gets
That's the best
when you have
quarterback.
that guy like that in quarterback, it's in high school.
Ethan
It's,
Vasco.
it's gonna be
But-
hard to lose.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more.
He's pretty good. I love Cole. Love
I
Cole.
like your safety though.
Caleb Jones, the D tackle for Smith, is nobody can block him one-on-one. He's bad. He played. He started.
600 something.
He started 10th grader. This was 11th grader. He's senior this year. He's
the type-
bad. You can't.
He's the type
You
of
can't
kid
block
that
him, man.
He's undersized to a degree.
Yeah, he is.
You
He's short. He's short.
Still take him
Yeah.
Gotcha.
in a D1 program.
Colville,
Nice.
Sherrod Colville,
I like
safety.
him. I like him.
He got 40-some offers, man.
Yeah, he looks like an SEC kid.
He got 40-some offers. That kid's
I like
bad.
him a lot.
But let me tell you one that people don't talk about. Amonte Jones, our receiver. He is bad.
Juice man is tough.
He started the 10th grade last year, carried us a lot. Junior this year, carries a lot. He'll be senior next year. That boy's bad, man. He's bad. Them three players right there, they tough, man.
Yeah.
And another one people don't really talk about is we call him Georgia. Sincere Quarterman, our other D tackle. He came from Georgia. We call him Georgia.
Y'all front seven.
When you,
That
see,
boy's bad.
See, that's the difference. See,
That boy's
I'm hearing
bad.
him name D tackles.
That boy's bad.
You like that up front?
That boy's bad,
I
man.
mean, it's gonna be it's a long night.
That
They're
boy's
Skill,
bad.
front seven.
in the 757 skill guys, you're gonna get those.
We got three
You're gonna
coming
have
back
a
next
million
year.
of those
We got
guys.
three coming back next year up front that's gonna give people problems. All day, give people problems.
Smith is they're just a hard team to go against. I don't see
You can't
weakness.
play with him in the trenches. You know.
OSU, Oscar Smith University, and GRU over here.
You can't play with him in the trenches.
Our center, Woosma.
They have a 6'5"
Woosma?
center.
6'5".
Yeah,
He's
y'all-
6'5". That dude balls,
That's
man.
unheard of. That's
He's
nice.
tough. Like a 4.0 GPA.
Yeah,
that kid balls,
he,
man.
He's definitely a technician.
That kid balls.
He's definitely a technician.
But the crazy thing about Smith, this is the crazy thing is, when we got there last year, most of the guys that played last year, they were all JV players.
Yeah.
All. Only person that played varsity was Man, who's at Hampton now. Nobody else really played varsity.
Shout out to HU.
All shout out to you. All those players were JV. They waited their time. They played JV 9th grade, JV 10th grade. In 11th grade, they actually balled and they performed, man. Those kids were all-
Northfleet don't get enough credit either.
Northfleet. I mean, he's graduated, but he's a baller. He's a baller. But all those kids were all JV. And the thing about it, they played each other for years. For years.
But that,
And
but
they
that's
finally
also,
to 11th grade.
that also goes to their program.
Yeah, program,
Like,
next man up. Yeah. Like,
and also like you guys is no secret. They have a lot of beast freshmen and sophomore.
He always try to play this little humble role. He, man, every time, man, I ain't got.
No.
He got 19 starters coming back.
I ain't
He got 19 starters coming back. He got 19 starters.
But you got to think, a lot of those guys will be JV at Smith, but they get their feet wet. Where they are, which obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's no right or wrong. You play JV, you play varsity, whatever. But
Yeah.
to their program, it's like, yo, you're gonna
have to sit out.
You're
You
gonna
have
have
to
to
wait.
sit.
Yeah, it's like a university.
But it's not a bad thing. You know what I'm
He
saying?
got
You
19
develop-
starters coming back, man.
You develop.
But that's why he chewing gum.
19 saying that. He got 19 starters coming back.
Beast
He said, line it up.
He got 19
Beast
starters.
freshman quarterback. I love number 7.
So who's some of your guys over there that you got?
Our quarterback, Tyler Allison.
Number 7?
You already got
He's
Zon
tough.
offered him.
He's tough.
As soon as he first day on the job, he offered him at Maryland.
Number 7 at that linebacker.
My running back, he ain't got off yet. He played sparingly.
Hey, I'm going to cut you off. Who was 56 for y'all? Is he a senior?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
That's a man.
Yeah, dog.
That's a man. Like 56 gave us work. Like he gave us. That's the one play I can say. He gave us work, man.
Yeah, no, dog.
56 gave us work. I was like, man, I ain't trying to do that.
Number
Like some of our
7
players, like, man, hold on. That dude is. He like us. He gave us work, man. We knocked our players out. He gave us work, man.
Newsom? That's not
Yeah, Newsom. Yeah.
56 was a dog.
He was a player in the district.
Close to it.
Coming back. He's a what? What year is he?
He's junior.
56, man.
Man.
If 56 going anywhere, he going
That
anywhere?
was growing pains, man. I had to put 18 kids that didn't play varsity football the previous year. It was all JV kids.
Hey, Noah going anywhere?
He's committed to North State.
That dude was I'm telling you right now. That dude
He's
was a
gonna
beast.
be-
All right, so Banks, what we got over there? You know,
I like y'all receiver DB with the hair. He might be from somewhere else though. I think he might be from Louisiana or something.
Florida.
Florida, yes.
Keyshawn Jones.
Beast.
We call him Florida.
Beast.
Lightning fast.
Beast.
He just need to work on his route running.
Was
get
he
away from-
receiver?
Yeah, receiver. Shit. He actually won us the game against Mitchell. Started at safety for scored a pick.
Yeah, beast.
Scored a touchdown.
Like he's a flat out recruit.
For real.
And I like young corner. He might be a sophomore now.
Davion Corcoran. He just got an offer
Right,
from
you know all the guys, man.
How you know that over here?
from Maryland. He just got an offer from Maryland.
yeah. Nah, he ain't doing a good job. Don't compare him to him. Young Trey Bly over here.
rolling.
Bryce,
Old Stein.
Bryce will be a junior next year, but as a freshman, he had over 900 rushing yards, like 10 touchdowns. This past year, he missed half of the last game of the season. He ain't playing the playoff game, but he had over 500 yards rushing with 6 touchdowns. That's going to be that guy. We call him Lightning. Like Lightning out the backfield. Then we got 7 Warren, a left tackle. He's like 6'4". He should be a Power 5 guy. Come when he's ready to take that next level. But he's working though right now, my boy Shep. Shout out to Shep, my old line coach. He working them out right now. Kid hungry, man. I'm just gonna talk about my guy. I ain't talking about nobody else in our district, man. They hate us.
I do got a question for
They
him.
hate us. I don't know what it is.
I got a question for you though. Being that, again, like I said, I've been a Hampton fan for years, but it ain't Hampton no more.
Gotcha.
Do you feel the pressure in competing with Phoebus to be
Now-
the top dog in the
Now,
district?
that's the goal. Like we last season, we lost to Hampton in the regular season 24-26. Should have won that game. We saw them in the playoffs, knocked them. Well, everybody said we knocked them off. Salt Lake Taylor in the second round, lost by a touchdown. This year, should have won that game. Touchdown got called back against Hampton. So now we didn't get to play against Phoebus this past year. So if that would have been, we hoping that would have been to say, okay, Warwick has arrived.
Right, okay.
So now we do have the pressure of, okay, that's the top dog. So to say they ain't losing nobody, we got to go beat them.
Right.
So yeah, like
Right.
the name Phoebus, but the name Phoebus
I got you.
gets a lot of kids in the district. I don't know, but still got to line up like Coach Ferbee said.
Line it
Still got to
up,
line up and
line it
play.
up.
So I think we got the guys to do it. I'm sure some other kids got the guys to do it. I mean, they just lost it.
That's a low key game that needs to get circled next year.
Nah, for real.
All right, so we got 3 offensive guys in here. You know, we don't have a defense. What's y'all approach to the game? Do you go with your script? Your first 10 is your first 10, or do you just kind of you get in there and it's the feel for the game and we call it?
Well, I try to do like a first 15.
Yeah.
Like
Smith, you gotta have about 15. Damn thing.
Yeah, you got it scripted, and then I've seen some with Kyle Shanahan before now as a guy, but first 15 or whatever, and then I think from there, like I said,
So how often is your first 15 just your first 15, or do you get to 5 and then you start going away from it, or are you locked in like, look, my 15? This is what I want to see. I want to see how we react to this, how they, what happens, and then we'll move.
See, I'm a guy that trusts the film, and then obviously they're kids, so you might have a guy that might be spilling 4 films and now he's just not gonna do his job to the kids.
So you say you trust the film and you just repeat calling the script.
I can't trust the film, and not this year.
And people that's gonna see this, they gonna say that I'm lying that I coach with, because once I see something, I'm like, oh nah, I'll throw my headset, I'll throw my script. We're running this now. Just off because like I said, stuff happens. Like a kid could be, like I said, could be spelling. A kid might be better on film than he is in person. I'm like, oh no, because I'm always in attack mode. That's just how I call plays. Might be good, might be bad, whatever. I'm an aggressive guy, and they feed off that. So I guess to answer your question, I try my best to stay on script as much as possible. But if it's something that's like glaring, like, yo, we're really running power good, like they're not coming off the dub, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, we gon' and this, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, as an offensive play call, their job is to move the ball and to score points. We can talk about the script all we want, but at the end of the day, you gotta move that damn football. Period.
Yeah.
No one in the stands is gonna care. Oh man, stay on the script. Stay on the script. Nah, they gonna see, did you score or did you punt?
Yep.
And that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? All I want to do is score. I don't care how I do it. So some games I have stayed on script. Some games it's like, you know what? Damn, they give it. Cause like with us, with us, people will change up stuff like the day of the game. Like, dude, you was a 40 front this whole time, cover 3.
That's what I'm saying.
And now you like, well, damn, they got 1,000 safeties back there. Like, damn, you ain't throwing deep that much.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like the script stuff for us has to kind of change. Cause like I said, we get so much different stuff on game day, and maybe there's people that's saying, oh, they got this receiver, they got this. Let me try to change it, but I really be wishing that we get what we get on film. But a lot of times we don't.
I stay on. I kind of like with me, I don't see the same defense that you would see on film playing against me. Like just underbated like that. So you always gotta. I always tell the guys. I mean, a call might come in. We ain't ran about 3 weeks, but you gotta be. That's just how Baby taught us. You know what I mean? Because he never knew. When y'all was your last time, you never knew what you was coming out to see.
Yeah, facts.
You watch that film, you get out there a whole different. So in that sense, you come off the script, but I stay on my script if it's the same thing. Because sometimes where I call those first 10 to 12, and so I'm trying to set up something, see how you're going to play it, or whatever. So that next drive, then I can roll it out. But coming off the script, sometimes you can't help it. If you prepare for one thing, you got these run calls that you can't run against the 30, so then you got to come off the script. But I try to stay on it if the defense hasn't changed. But other than that, you need to stay on the script though. I mean, the kids practice that first 10 to 12, and then you get off that damn script. The kids get flustered.
Yeah, I try to stay on my script the first 10 for me. But like I said, like both of y'all said, the defense do not be the same coming out the next week. They know we like to run the ball. I got a quarterback that was really a running back that was just smart as hell, that can run my zone read stuff. And everything I did with him was, I'm taking the thinking out for you. Get the ball here, if it ain't there, take off. So I saw a lot of 50. But one of y'all said y'all didn't even get into the 50, 52 front. Yeah, I see that down there every week, all +1 in the jump. So I'm looking at, all right, now my receivers, I got to have y'all win the matchup on the outside. Case in point against Kickertan, I lost a quarterback that game, 3 running backs. They had to put in a freshman. That quarterback, I ain't never been in that position before. I took my 2 DNs and made them my up backs. The backfield was about drawing it up in the dirt. Went on the outside. He came in through deep touchdown passes, 20 yards. So, she was great, freshman. Stood tall in the pocket. I'm telling you, shit looked NFL-esque. The way he came in the jump. But,
they trying to stay back, so can you block it? Yeah, there we go.
He would love to play.
What I was saying though, they mentioned their offense. For defense, man, I was fortunate this year, man. We ran base until the state semis. We ran straight base. Like we watched film, we say, we broke,
It's like pretty
look,
easy.
we got a great defensive staff. Coach McClenny, Coach Simmons, Coach Lillard, they're great staff, man. But we watched the film, like, you know what? We're just gonna stay base until the state semis. Massachusetts ran the triple options. We had to switch something up. But even the state championship game, it was base. Even state championship, only time we switched up with state semis because they were in triple option. So we was fortunate enough, man, this year to run base for the most part, the whole season. Like our 52, that's like our go-to. If we in trouble, we go to our 52. Right. We want to use it in the state semis. So we was just fortunate, man. You go in the base.
When they get to they play so fast.
Yeah,
man. Base, that shit don't make no sense how fast them damn boys.
The linebackers, man. The linebackers.
Creases close real fast. Like them Gatlin close fast. Yeah.
Reacting. That's all you
That was
got.
the whole plan. The whole plan was, look, don't think. I'm going to put you in the spot. Get to the ball.
Right.
Get to the ball.
My thing with Smith is like, every team has a weakness. They don't have one.
We do.
I'm talking about all 11.
We do.
You can't, but you ain't got
we
what
do.
you think to exploit them.
We do.
All right. If you were playing y'all this year, you already won it this year. If you were playing y'all this year, what would you have done?
RPO.
Defensively.
RPO.
We did that.
RPO. You didn't do enough. You do enough.
You know why?
You do enough.
You know why?
I'm gonna tell you who hurt us in the RPO. You go back to when we played Grassfield the first time.
They was killing y'all.
They killed us.
When y'all went man, that shit was a wrap.
We had to run. We had to run man. We had to run man.
And y'all could have manned up anybody if you really wanted to.
RPO.
Well, you gotta take advantage of what makes them
and screens.
I would love that smoke.
We play so fast.
And aggressive,
Fast
yes.
as shit.
You have to take advantage of
RPO and screens.
Man, I ran an RPO one time.
RPO and
He
screens.
came down screaming so fucking hard. I was scared to run the bit after that. Man, he gonna kill that damn kid, man.
We had to go
No
man.
bullshit. I mean, he gonna fucking kill that
Like
kid.
once we go man, but look, we try our bases.
Hey, can we get a green run scrimmage or something? Because he said he would have loved that
I'm
smoke.
looking for the date. He ain't giving the date.
What a date? Oh, we don't count. What's the date?
I'm texting Coach Scott right now.
Hey, tell Chris I said what's up.
I'm already in the thing right now. I'm texting Coach Scott right now.
I need to interview
We
him.
ain't gonna get no date.
I'm waiting on the date right now.
Look,
I'm waiting on the date.
But I mean,
We want it. Like we like competition.
Yeah,
You like competition.
You can't get better if you're not
We
playing
like
the best.
competition, man.
I would love to see where we were against them.
Okay.
Now to me, this is me being honest, there was a distinct advantage in their favor in the front seven, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like
On the back end, you're
in the
better.
back end, I'm not gonna say we're worse, but we're either we're equal or we're competitively going to fucking ball out.
So how many points you score on Coach Gatlin's defense?
9.
I don't get shut out. I don't
9.
get shut out.
He doesn't see people.
I trust God.
Look, it's easy when you looking at that film and like, yeah, you know, we do that. We do my guys.
I'm not saying what
They
we
were
give up.
great. They were
I'm not saying what we
great.
give up.
Couldn't win if you
All
couldn't
I'm
block that
saying
shit.
The front four is so strong
Yes.
Yeah.
that made up for a lot of stuff.
No,
There's a lot of stuff.
no, and I'm with you. But what I'm saying is, if y'all stay base, y'all
Well,
didn't
we
blitz
don't
like
coach
that.
it. We don't coach it though.
Put like
We don't have to.
But
We don't have to. We gotta stay base.
y'all wasn't blitz. Y'all wasn't blitzing like that.
Put like
We don't blitz. We don't blitz.
If you can't run the
Well, you
ball,
don't
blitz.
blitz, you can play man.
We don't blitz.
You're not gonna
No,
score.
we're not playing man. We play zone.
I found a way.
Only time we play man is RPO.
You can't
We
run the
play-
ball.
We don't play man.
trying to beat
We
the
don't
team that
play
throw the
man.
ball 30 times, you're not gonna. With how they get to the ball,
Yeah.
you can't run the ball on them. You're not gonna
But
score.
see, this is the difference between teams that play Smith and guys that I coach. They know if they come to the sideline on some scrub shit, they know they're gonna hear it from me. Because I'm the guy that say, yo, you supposed to be this player. You supposed to be that player, right?
Yeah.
That's why they do rankings, right? And my thing is this, Cole Jones, animal. Norfleet, animal. Stoops, good. Freeman is gonna be a star at Indiana. I love number 33, and no one even talks about him. Richardson, he is a
He's our
beast.
best linebacker.
Bro, number 33 for us Smith is a animal.
He just short. He just short.
And I'm talking about he is the real deal.
Fuck all that.
And I'm just saying personally,
That front
Let's
four,
go to
you're
punch
not
first.
gonna fucking score.
Honestly, for us is this. Our goal was, you're not running the ball.
You're not.
You're not running it. You're not running it. You want to pass it? Take your chances.
that's
You're
fine.
not running the ball.
That's fine.
Now, when you realize you can't run it, now we're gonna scheme our defense where, damn, okay, we got our pass covered. That was our plan. And it worked for the most part.
It's demoralizing.
It worked. Like you can't run the ball. It's bad.
It's demoralizing.
It's
fucking
bad.
demoralizing. You can't hang that
You
bitch
feel
up
like you
your
can't
4 yards.
No, you can't get a 2 yard. It's 3rd and 2.
Hit that line of scrimmage.
Before
TFL. Hit that line of scrimmage. TFL.
Before we played
They
them,
ain't scared of nobody though.
It ain't about that.
No. That's half the battle.
No.
That is half the battle.
you're right.
That is half the battle.
You
Right.
think them kids can?
Right.
Yes, they were. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hell
They
no.
play this every
Oh my
year.
God.
Like, that's
They're freshmen and
You better
sophomores.
split for 2 years,
We're
right?
definitely scared
When
of them.
Indian River and Austin Smith play each other, is anybody scared of that fucking game? It's not.
That's it.
Yeah, that's rivalry, bro.
That's
Like,
I think that their
these niggas live
quarterback.
across the street
I
from
think
each
that their
other.
quarterback is going to be top 5, top 10.
Ray, was my quarterback scared?
Hold on.
You won't scare.
That bitch stood in the pocket, dog, and
Top
gave us some ball.
five.
We didn't hit him. We didn't actually really get to him.
Yeah, you really get to him.
We didn't
But
get
at
to
the end
him.
of the day, he's still a freshman.
That's fine, but he wasn't
Them
scared.
other 6 or 7 guys that he started as freshmen, they were, come on, man. You them 14, 15-year-old boys going against
But you just
them
told
animals.
me the same thing. You got 14 and 15-year-olds out there.
We
Why
got a couple specs, but we're a junior-led team, is what I'm saying.
Yo,
I'm just saying we wouldn't have been scared of them.
It's one of them safeties come down screaming, and that shit's gonna be a wrap. Nobody else is gonna want to catch a ball.
But I'm gonna tell you this: we played Deep Creek. Deep Creek coaches was. I respect Deep Creek. I like Deep Creek. I love Coach Twine. What he doing?
Cardo.
But their coach was talking so much trash to our kids, to us. And when our coach said, "Look, you talk trash you want. These dudes gotta play for you." Like that kind of focused him like, damn, right? Like they gotta play. You can talk what you want. They ain't talking. They ain't talking. You talking.
Yeah,
they gotta play for you. And that kind of focused him like, dang, you right. Like
I'm just saying, like with us, that was like one of the first things that I feel like I know for a fact I personally changed that green run. Like, damn the schematics and all that. Y'all gonna be tough football players because a lot of times you can. Like, bro, I coached in Norfolk for 5-6 years. There is a mental strain that Lake Taylor has on the whole city. It is what it is. Damn what Maury's doing right now. If he don't want, there's a mental strain over that. When Ocean Lakes had it in the beach, it was a mental strain.
You right.
Yeah.
Oscar Smith has a mental strain. Hot Springs up in Richmond, they have a mental strain on people. So I'm just saying that our guys would have been scared now.
So it's
the
Mike Tyson approach. You're done before he even entered the ring. Like, it's like,
But look, I don't know if you understand PA that year.
Not my
Right.
guys.
I don't know if you understand PA that year. When we go to the meet, we about to play Ocean Lakes. I'm at PA.
That's the LA shit.
And hey, we about to go to the game. I don't know if you understand that year.
Okay.
We had coaches. And they're serious coaches. Like, man, maybe she sent some players out because we don't want to get hurt. I'm dead serious, man. I'm dead serious. Coaches, like, man, maybe she sent some players out because we won't get them hurt. You know, we're not gonna beat them. So,
damn.
Yes.
it was like that, man. It was like that, Ocean Lakes. It was like, damn, maybe she sent some players out because we don't want to get them hurt. We're gonna play the rest of the season.
Yes.
I get what you're saying, though. You like your guys. You said you got talent, right?
Damn right.
Are they strong?
Yes.
So you're.
But what I'm saying is the trenches.
No, fucking trenches. Because them goddamn skill guys strong as a bitch, too.
That's what we win at, those trenches. That's what we win at.
They win in trenches.
That's what we win at. We win in
But
trenches.
the way them kids are put together,
Mm-hmm.
like fucking Freeman busting all of this. You're a 165-pound receiver, and you ask me to come block this big motherfucker here.
Right.
That's asking a lot.
But
man.
look,
Your
it's not-
skill guys
but look,
are big and strong.
it's
as
not-
shit.
it's not their
They're
big-
stronger than
it's
most
not-
other P-team skill guys.
But it's not their big and strong. That's not it. They gonna talk shit to your ass.
They really are.
And we pop shit too.
I'm
That's why I'm just saying.
telling you, they're big and strong, and they gonna talk to your ass.
My number 6.
We go to warm-ups. They already talking shit to the coaches, to the players. They're already talking it.
I love that.
They're already talking it.
My number
I love that
To
shit.
the coaches, players. They're already talking it.
Knock them out.
That's what Lake Taylor does.
Knock
Really?
them
That's
out.
what they do?
They do.
That's what they do.
You know that when 56 knocked
They
Freeman
came
out
out the locker
the game?
room.
That bitch was
That
he
shit
loud.
weak.
That's what I like about Maury though. I love
You gotta
that
love
shit
it though,
talking.
because
Like, I
you know
love
the
it.
kids
You
ready to play.
can't really do it in the beach like
No,
that.
You can't. You really can't.
We ruined it for a lot of your
really
stuff y'all
can't.
try to do.
Y'all fuck the beach. Y'all
Hey,
fuck
but look,
the beach.
I'm gonna bring you back. your junior year. Do you remember the fight with Cox?
The first fight.
The first fight.
When they came, remember we was doing linebacker drills.
This is straight up, real truth now.
We in linebacker drills. Coach Gatlin, we over there doing our drills. And we see them coming through the goalposts. We're like, what the fuck are they doing?
Right.
Why are they even down here?
Right.
On our sidelines now,
They
on our
run
goalposts.
through our line. Well, they attempt.
To our warm-ups.
They attempt to run.
Man, they
through.
beat. But I never seen it like that. We beat those kids up.
And they let us.
They beat them up like I'm talking about swinging, punching, but nobody got ejected.
Yeah, before the game. This is before the one. I remember this. My senior year.
The
Was
next
a fight.
year is a fight.
But this was for real. This fight was worse.
It was worse
because we really fought.
I'm
Like,
talking
the
about
one after the game really was. The dude grabbed Ramey. It was a scuffle. Couple punches here.
But before the game, I'm talking about it was a legitimate fight. They ran through our warm ups and they're like, hold on, what y'all doing? I'm talking about swinging helmets, kicking, everything.
That's great.
And I remember going to the booth.
Let us have did that.
Right.
Like that's what I'm saying. Both years they initiated.
Through our junk, man.
But you know what I mean? We gonna get the blame for it, but
that was blatant. I was like, what y'all doing, man?
People by 80.
That was crazy though. I never experienced it like that.
I couldn't believe it.
I never experienced it like that.
Seen nothing like
and we actually fought before the game and nobody got ejected. That was crazy.
You better.
Nobody got ejected.
As a coach, I'm looking at my kids sideways if y'all let somebody run
Exactly. Exactly.
And y'all sit here.
Exactly.
What are you doing? Nah.
Exactly. And they fought them jokers, man. I never forget that, man. I'm looking like, okay, that's what y'all supposed to do. Go ahead, have your business.
Get your walking papers.
Get the papers.
They might fire you for the game. Might forfeit that bit.
What now?
Yeah.
Probably. But it was a legitimate fight, man. Like he was there. I was there. It was a legitimate fight before the game. Team against team, a fight. Nobody got ejected.
Have you seen someone with that same swagger since you've been a coach?
Yeah. I seen the resemblance of it with them, with a few of those teams they had with some of the guys.
15 and 18.
Yeah, I seen them.
Yeah, like that.
18 was y'all year, by the way.
Obviously, High Springs.
I say that.
Bro.
We'll see y'all
Y'all
lost.
were supposed to
hit
go.
Ocean Lakes was good, but they didn't have.
That was y'all year. I thought.
And I would say like, and
y'all lost to Smith for the last. Y'all lost to Springs. Y'all lost to Smith. No, the year y'all lost to Smith for like the last 4 minutes.
That was the Springs. We lost to Springs in the state semis.
But that was a year I thought was y'all year.
18, we all lost to Maury.
Yeah.
That was y'all best team.
I don't think so. The year lost to Smith.
That was the year they should have won it.
The year lost to Smith.
I would say that was our best team talent-wise.
That was the year you should have won
The
it.
year y'all was up. Y'all was up 2 touchdowns.
You talking about the year with the punt?
With
The year with the
4
punt?
months ago.
Was that
That
the
was
punt?
15.
The year with the what year was
That
the
year
punt?
was a good year.
Yeah,
That was y'all. To me, that was y'all best shit.
With Beckett and you?
Yes.
And
that
when
was
Smith came back,
when they came back in the last 4 minutes.
I just thought that they was cursed.
That was a good year.
Yeah, you can't have. Yeah, I don't know how you. The linebackers there, y'all had. Oh man.
Because Ashawn was Ashawn was better than Beckett and you.
Right.
And nobody.
Ashawn
was. He might have been.
Now look,
What y'all talking about with Devion?
with Ashawn, now I can say this.
No, but listen,
He can do it all.
Ashawn had like Pro Bowl potential. Like,
Yeah.
all seriousness.
He
didn't have a flaw. 6'3",
Look,
fast.
I can say this though. My kids at Austin
play
Smith,
receiver, everything.
they said Ashawn, they put him on a pedestal. The linebacker I got right now, like he was the man.
And that's why we beat him at 18.
They said, I probably shouldn't say this on video. I probably should say this on video.
You know what I'm saying?
They said the year they beat Smith,
The fear.
they were like freshmen and
They
sophomores.
were scared of Ashawn.
They said that night, I guess Ashawn was hanging out the whole night. They said he still was in the neighborhood. And he went to the game and beat their ass. That's
the game with
our kids told me that. That night, he hung out all night. I don't know what he was doing.
The fear.
But they woke up, he still was there. And went to the game and beat their ass.
I don't know about
That's,
you, man. I don't know about
my kids told me that.
But
I'm
we
like,
had some
damn, they didn't
fast
real like that.
kids.
Like, yeah, he was real like that. I'm like, damn.
Grown man.
Yeah. They said he was a grown man. They said he was a grown man.
That's great.
6'3",
Oh yeah.
grown man.
You
And
walking in,
Boy,
hey,
he got neighborhood. Like, come on, man. Come on,
He was a freshman on the team with Beckett and you. And when Yuli got pulled out of the High Spring game, Ashawn went in as a freshman. Made
They
it
missed a
really
beat.
mad.
We thought we was going to Ashawn at Bishop Sullivan. He was coming.
might have been the best thing for
He
him.
was coming, but it didn't work out.
Might have been the best thing for him.
Same thing he didn't graduate. Same.
Gotcha.
They were pretty much the same
I got
kid, man. Like that shit's insane. So the fear was just that year at 18. They want to doubt on my mind we was going to lose this movie.
Another thing about
They
Devion.
want to doubt.
Another story. I don't even remember this, Mark. We was at Green Run. We had a kid. I ain't gonna say his name. We had a kid who said, "No, I want Devion." It was Danaboo. Dang. He said, "I ain't want to hit Danaboo because I ain't want nothing on the field to carry over outside the field." You remember that? You remember saying that? Like he was dead serious. Like he was dead serious. I ain't want to hit him because I ain't want to hit him outside the field.
That's it. Animal caught the pass and pass lead, took off on the sideline. He came on the tag, he hit him, BAM! Knocked him off his feet. Kept running. We sitting there looking like, what the fuck? He just walking back, and that's what he said it.
I ain't want nothing to happen on the field to carry over out the field. That's how he was scared. Like he was, they were legitimate scared. Like that's what he said, man. I'm like, are you serious? I still joke to that player about that this day. And you probably know that too.
Zeus had the same effect.
Like it's like no, like what do you mean? Like what are you talking about, man?
And I like D. I like D.
Like what are you talking about? You want to carry over out the field?
Boogeyman. This is the boogeyman.
Bro, when I started, I'll probably say about 10th, 11th grade is when we kind of started matriculating out the beach. Y'all just, this shit was just like LA to us, to be honest.
Got
with
you. He's at LA.
Just being honest.
And we used to love Chesapeake.
Okay, so
We used to love us some. We used to love going out there to smell the river. Like, yeah.
We started coming to beach parties. So it's some little spot over by Mount Trash where we was at a party. So all the beach boys in there, so D-Bound come in, right? So people started to walk around the party and whisper, "Hey, D-Bound here."
Like what?
Oh,
Yeah, D-Bound here, right? So he comes in, right? I'm talking about everybody is just like, he's walking, if he just getting out of the way. Somehow a fight break out afterwards, and I'm talking about he's knocking 4 and 5 people out for no reason.
Hey, I love
And walks to the
DVR.
car.
I love DVR.
At Virginia Wesleyan. When they had that big brawl in the library, D was in there hitting people with chairs. Man, yo, they was fighting about 20 minutes, B.
Hey, I
And
love
there was no
DVR.
security.
I love
It
DVR.
was no, it was
I
at,
love DVR.
It was at Virginia
Who gave
Wesleyan,
DVR that work?
and they rented out like the
Anybody
library
know?
area. Threw a big
Who
party.
gave DVR that work?
And a big fight broke out.
OJ Bailey.
Nobody.
OJ Bailey.
But y'all were
Damn right.
younger than us, though.
That
was like when
He
we
was older though.
seniors.
OJ Bailey.
The linebacker from
Salem. OJ Bailey. He know OJ.
Yeah.
He gave DVR that work.
OJ, Rob, no, they
OJ
were
gave DVR that work.
as older guys when D was young.
OJ gave DVR that work.
Yeah, so they would go to parties, and yeah, OJ and them, and they in there like
OJ was like that too now.
Just boom,
The ball's a thug, like
everywhere.
like that.
To the point, it got to a point where nobody wanted to fight him, and that's when that shooting happened up at the combine at OJ.
Yeah.
They ain't fighting dudes no more.
Right.
You know, go OJ and around, you know what I mean? And they shot at him at the combine up there that year.
I got a Zeus story too, right? So this is when what's that club that was very strict? It might have been Peppermint maybe.
Okay.
Pepper Beach Club.
Yeah, that's on the beach. Yeah, Peppermint.
I know Zeus in high school at this point because I'm in college. He might be a junior at this point. Dude is in there getting punished at the bar.
Sounds about right.
Okay, Zeus.
He was?
Yeah,
Yes.
sounds about right.
The high school though. The next night, he goes for like 300.
You're real.
I'm like, because I didn't know.
I got
I'm in college.
I got you.
I'm like, what's the same dude that was at the joint? And I'm like, bruh, he's in high school?
Getting real.
Bruh, I'm talking about like wobbling, punished, and ran for 300.
They had his own segment on the news, Welly Watch.
Welly Watch.
That shit was crazy.
A lot of this stuff that was happening back in the day, they should do that. They should be more in depth like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Different.
That Willie Watch was crazy.
They ain't putting guys out like that. What kid is worthy of that attention in the beach? Nobody.
Caitlin was. Caitlin LeBourne was.
Yeah, but the way he came about, from going from Cox to Ocean Lakes, and then Bishop Sullivan.
Yeah, just,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It kind of messed
That
up.
junior year at Ocean Lakes, he ran for like 2,200.
It's crazy.
And then the game that he had against Smith,
It's crazy, man.
But
And we lost. And we lost. He had like 3 touchdowns called back. We should have won that game. The
Yeah,
referees,
they was getting
she-
straight.
they referees
And
bad,
what's your
man.
boy, Jake Lowe was talking that thing too.
Jake
That night.
Lowe.
Best head coach in the area.
Sawyer. Sawyer, Scott, Duree.
Yeah, nobody talks about Sawyer like that. And he won
They're
what?
both states.
He won 4.
They're all states, bro.
Yeah, how he won them,
Can't think
or
that
what he's
shit.
running, but he won 4.
I gotta go with my guy, Coach Scott, man. And Coach Scott coached Ocean Lakes, won one, lost one at Ocean Lakes. The Bishop Sullivan did a hell of a job. Won with Austin Smith. Coach Scott's a good coach, man. I think he's
Coach
rated
Scott's-
high, but I think he's underrated. I think people don't really appreciate what he actually can do, man.
Coach
He's a
Scott-
good coach as far as the kids really play for him. And that's the thing. The kids don't play for you.
I noticed that.
The kids don't play for you. You got
Yeah,
the war.
okay,
We love those kids, man. They play for Coach Scott, man.
Coach Scott's a hell of a coach. Even though I feel like you kind of giving that Bishop Sullivan shit too much credit. Like y'all, that was a slight blemish. Even
You
though,
think? You
yeah,
think?
I do.
That's because y'all put
Why?
because the team
Like
was
why?
Because y'all wasn't as successful as I thought that y'all was gonna be, even though y'all was playing on that type of schedule. Or it's either I thought y'all would be more successful, or our area wasn't that talented like I thought.
You gotta think, the first year, we were loaded, but we didn't have any depth. We really didn't. The first guys, they were legit. Had a couple backups here and there. The first year was legit. That's when we went to IMG, and we should have won. We should have won. Like, we should have won that game against IMG.
He probably should have punted the ball though.
Hey, that's a whole other story.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
We
he
had no
probably-
punter. Like, we had a whole other story.
I think it was a little bit of ego.
A whole
but-
other story. No, it wasn't. And people say it was. It wasn't. Trust me, I'm there every day.
I respect.
It wasn't.
I'll take your word for it.
I respect Coach Scott, but I ain't hearing that. I ain't got no punter shit.
We
He
did.
wanted
I
to
just
go-
think it was
I'm-
ego.
I'm- No, hold on. I'm gonna tell you
I'm
this.
saying that
Hold on.
I'm telling you. I'm telling
But
you.
y'all have been punting the
I'm
whole
telling you.
game.
I'm
No,
telling you, man. I'm telling you,
They
man.
didn't
I
put the whole
know.
game.
I'm telling you what I know, bro.
And in the state championship
I'm telling you what
year
I
with
know.
J. Lou,
I'm telling you what I
it
know.
was 4th and 16. They were like on the 20, and he didn't punt that game in the state.
I get that. I want that. I want that.
TJ.
Well, they won though. That shit they won, right?
Right, but my point is, they was back in the state championship, and it's 4th and 16 on like your own 10.
I can't
And he
speak on
still
that.
went for it.
I can't speak on that.
But TJ, but the boy TJ, who went to Marshall, bust like 30, 40 yards.
I can't speak on that. I'm just
That
talking
means
about
that's in
Bishop
them.
I
Sullivan.
got you.
Bishop Sullivan had no punter. We really had no punter. We had no kicker. Like it was bad, man. Like, it was bad.
Punted that ball.
No, man. I'm telling you, you're not hearing it. It sounds
Goose
good.
kicked it.
It sounds good to say that, but being in the situation,
But I think
we knew
people look
we
at
can't
the
put
track
it.
record though.
I get
Because
it.
against Highland Springs last
But we
year, y'all
could-
was like on your own 15 on 4th and like 12, and y'all went for it.
Who's our punter?
It doesn't 4th and 12 right on
Who's
us.
our punter, man?
4th and 12.
Who's our punter?
All those.
My thing is this. Let me finish. Please ask me a
My
question.
quarterback was punting.
He had so much faith in our
That'd be a
defense.
lot of teams in high school.
He had so much faith in our defense. He's like,
But you're playing Highland Springs.
I get it. He had so much faith in our defense. It didn't matter.
4th and 12 on your
But
own
we didn't
15.
have a punter. We didn't have one. We did not have one.
As a DC though, you cannot
I
like.
suck it. I hate. We
You can't like that call, bro.
We argue all the time.
Like damn right.
We argue all the time. Like,
Like, what are you
man,
doing?
put
Got
the
the ball
ball.
down there.
We go back and forth all the time.
I got you.
We go back and forth all the time. All the time we go back and forth.
I
all
remember
the time.
Beatty did that shit one time.
We go back and forth all the
We
time.
had to stop
Make
Ocean
the
Lakes
ball.
on the we had to stop Scotty them on the one 8 times. Beatty went him for it and looked at Rob said, better stop these motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, 1913.
That's what it is.
Was
No, my senior year.
That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
Against who?
He had faith in
Ocean
defense,
Lakes,
guys,
Scotty,
man.
Scotty,
Fuck
Scotty,
that. Y'all,
Scotty, jam you.
y'all talk so much shit all week. Stop.
Wait, your senior year, y'all won.
Yeah, he was a dog.
Okay.
Yeah,
But that was
Scotty
our
a
closest
dog.
game.
That was the closest game, 1913. And the Smith game.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. He trusts the defense. He's like, if we had somebody to punt it, trust me to punt the ball.
Yeah, bro.
You go back to fit. We
Because the
could.
DC,
Think about it.
Put the ball.
Well, I can't think about the game. We missed the first field goal. IMG. We missed it. We missed extra point. So after that, like, why am I kicking another extra point or a field goal if we already missed it and we knew we couldn't? We knew we couldn't kick anyway.
I got you.
We knew we couldn't kick. We knew that. You think we had a kicker? You would think that. We didn't.
So we're saying that at Bishop Sullivan,
At Bishop Sullivan.
there's no punter.
We had nobody to punt, bro.
Where you can recruit.
Come
Hold
on,
on, y'all wanted all that.
Ain't even
All
talking-
them soccer
Ain't
kids.
even talking about before the
Hold on,
studs get there.
cuz.
Ain't even talking about before the studs get there.
It's a little Billy. It's Billy.
Hey,
Billy
Bishop
on the
Sullivan?
Billy on the soccer team can kick.
We had nobody to punt. We had nobody. Like, I'm telling you straight what I know. We had nobody, man. It sounds crazy because you always can find somebody. This year, we found a diamond in the rough at Austin Smith. He came out like 2 weeks before the game. And he's a great kicker. We had nobody.
Little Jacob.
We had nobody.
Let's go another direction, right?
We had nobody.
Little Jacob.
We had nobody, man.
Who's the best play caller in the area?
Offensive?
Offensively.
Three. After me.
I thought you about to say Q Payton.
How I not get?
So how you jump? Hold on. How you jump him?
What jump?
No, I'm putting Mark right there.
So he's like 1B.
I think it's 1B and C.
So who's B and C? Y'all two?
I think off of what I see and how I like the flow of the play call. Obviously, Mark, Doree. I put myself up there. I like he don't call it no more. Chris over there with y'all.
Sing.
Yeah, I think he's a hell of a play caller.
He's a hell of a play caller. He is.
I think he's definitely.
Who sing learn under?
Oh, you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Respect. No, Mark don't get enough credit for what he's done.
Nah,
That's my dog.
And even though it's very basic, I gotta go with Mike James at Lake Teller. They average a lot of points. Even though with this beer, the stats say it's a lot of points.
You ain't got that dive
You gotta
in.
stop it.
That's a defensive player. I don't know. That's not. That don't be no problems.
All right, hold on. Let me ask you.
Don't be no problem.
Let me ask
Don't be
you.
no problem.
Let me ask you something, Coach.
If you got the right team, I should say that.
As a defensive coach, right?
Yeah.
Which one of these guys would make you stay up a little bit later? As far
His
as
brother. His brother.
When did he call plays?
I'm talking about. I know what he can do. How about that? I know what
When
he
did
can
he
do.
call plays?
I just know what he can do.
That's fine.
I know
when did he
can
call plays? That's
When
what
did he call plays?
It's been a while. I know what he can do.
When?
So basically, you saying
Green
he have? So you saying
Green
he?
run?
So you saying he
Green
kept you
run.
up?
I know, but I know he can do it.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
mean, honestly, in this area, honestly, I don't know, man.
So he don't score.
I ain't played him, so I ain't really watched his film. So I mean, he can score. Play 7-7. They gave us a game.
Not talking about in the game,
They
right?
gave us a game.
He got
7-7.
40.
They gave us a game.
He's showing respect. Don't
Yeah,
They gave us a game. No, they gave us a
40,
game.
40
They
boys.
gave us a game.
40 boys.
Yeah, they ain't gonna score 40 on us.
My man said he hitting his average.
They ain't scoring 40 on us.
He said he hitting his average,
I'm
Coach.
saying we ain't scared of nobody.
Look, ain't about being scared. He's not gonna score.
He ain't gonna score for her.
Do you have anybody on?
Ain't nobody gonna pop one.
Does he? And it just boils down to: does he have anybody on the line that's gonna block Katie? He doesn't.
Nah.
That shit right there.
No one's blocking him.
So trap him.
Exactly my point. So when you can't run
It
the
makes a
ball,
problem.
Run the
Makes a
trap.
problem. It's a problem.
you can cut him all night. You have to be able to run the ball.
Cut him.
But honestly,
What's he play, D tackle?
Yes.
But this year, Massaponics, that triple option, you gotta prepare for that, man.
No, yeah.
And the thing about it is, we stopped the run. They got some
That was
pass.
y'all closest game.
They got some pass.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't nothing that we didn't prepare for. We just didn't get over. Like this we didn't rotate over. Like they knew what to do. We just didn't do it. So this is.
To this question you
Go
asked.
ahead, go ahead.
Ask Priv who'd he stay up all fucking weekend preparing for. As a
Get Priv
defense.
on the line, man.
Yeah, Marcus runs some good shit though.
That motherfucker didn't get no sleep that
Marcus
whole
runs some
week
good stuff.
leading up to playing.
Marcus runs some good stuff. He do.
FaceTime
At all.
that nigga.
He do. He runs some good stuff. Marcus runs good stuff.
Call plays like
Yeah,
15
Mark.
years.
I'm gonna tell you what I know he can do. That's all I'm saying. What I know he can do.
They say Young Q is the.
Who you think is the best?
But Coach Scott the best.
As far as what?
For what?
Call the plays.
Man, what's going on?
You know, 16 points in that championship. What you
Coach
talking
Scott
about?
is a hell of a head coach.
Man, shit, he's the offensive coordinator, man.
I can score 60.
Hey, my guy.
I got two.
What's up, man? And look,
Oh, that's Priv.
I got some guys in here. We got Priv, you know, Mike. The Norfolk guys. I get it. You talk a lot of beach style. I guess the Norfolk guy don't want to come hang with the beach guy. I get it, man. So look, my man said, ask you. This is Marcus Ferbee, if you can't see, he said, "Ask you who kept him up. Who kept you up all night, preparing
All
for
week.
All week."
It happened one time, actually.
Answer the question.
It happened one time.
Answer the question.
It's only been one time stayed all night, all week for 14. That was the 18 River team.
Okay.
Hey, Q said he putting 40 on your head too.
You will never be.
Hey, look, we said to him first.
I beat him.
He said he would never. Look, we heard it here on Shot Talk first.
I beat him. I'm saying, I fucking beat you. I fucking beat you. You was on that Booker T team, man. You called it. Nah,
Hey, look, hold on. Hey, look, I just got one more thing to say to you. We ain't gonna say too much, right? Hey, look, man. I know I be saying, I be tuning into the podcast, right? You don't like the beat. You talk a lot of beat shit. Hey, man, y'all love our kids. Yeah. Hey, look. If you know, you know. Look, if you know, you know.
What I'm trying to say is, I don't feel the beats is that good. I don't.
Well, Mr. Q said he's gonna hang 40 on your head, and you will not. I repeat, you will not be the winner of Division 5.
I just gotta ask him a question before we log off. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, give me your 5 best DCs around here.
Top 5.
Yeah.
And we want the order.
I can't get an order, man.
No, we want the order.
I hate that people don't want to get their orders,
Okay,
man.
so no, I have no order. I'm getting this guy that's really good. I think Jelani there is pretty good.
Who?
Jelani.
Jelani.
Jelani at
That's pretty good. I like McGowan.
Turtle. He used to be the FPA.
Who working?
He came after you?
Who he working
Hey,
under?
under you.
He working under me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Drop your stats, Gat.
Working under me. He's a PA.
Hey, they got Steph McKinney's really good.
Who?
McKinney.
For who?
McKinley.
Just y'all do.
I'm a defense
The
coordinator.
DC sit right
I'm a
here.
defense coordinator. McKinnon is. I'm a defense coordinator.
Talk your shit, Gatlin. Talk your shit, Gatlin.
I'm a D coordinator.
No, Gatlin, the DC, Gatlin right here. You say he's the
Last 2
DC.
years.
Tell you the DC,
He
Gatlin.
goes linebackers. I'm D coordinator.
Whoa.
Nah, man.
Nah, I'm a D coordinator.
Who your fifth? You ain't putting LT in there?
Who?
I was talking about Sawyer.
He ain't said something.
You said this?
Oh, you being humble tonight? You ain't say yourself? Oh, no. Whoa, you being humble tonight? Whoa.
Hey, no, you must be going off that tequila, man. I don't hear that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call you later, bro.
Damn, Bird.
Look,